videos. Okay, guys.
Okay.
So let's get into the first. Well, let's start with the very first one.
And this is like all of his practice stuff, right?
This particular one is a practice. This is a practice video here, and they're showing his expertise, how good he's gotten, and his fundamentals. They're showing you just how much he's actually locked in on this game of football to where he's been able to do phenomenal
Can we
things.
just do a quick background on why this is so important to us, as me and you personally, because of the trials that this brother had to go through to get to this point, and they tried to ice him out, and now he's getting ready to start. And I just think it's a good, those stories we love in America. We love a good story.
You gotta love an underdog story,
Underdog,
man.
and there you go. And he was the ultimate underdog, being pulled in, and they drafted him 144, 144 in the 5th round. And they put him on the squad and just stuck him over in the corner and like, hey, look, you ain't getting no first reps, you ain't getting no second reps. You're gonna play with the other people that's on 3rd string or whatever. But anyway, he made an improvement for himself. He let his real self shine. That's what we like, and that's what you're seeing.
That's what you're gonna see.
This is him when they lock him up, I think. Right?
This part, I don't know if this one is. Okay.
He threw a touchdown. With him, they saying that even though he was playing with the 3rd squad, which is usually the guys who just sit the bench, right? They said that because of his abilities, because of his abilities to quarterback, that he made them look so much better than where the guys that were sitting up watching him practice with these guys were saying, well, wait a minute. These guys looking almost like we look. They looking good too. They looking like they got some promise because he elevated their game.
Yeah,
because
a good leader, it does that.
Yeah, and that's why it is, because
If you
he's
get a great leader, it does that.
Yeah,
because you can always have somebody in that position. Now, they don't have to be a good leader.
No,
You feel me? But they can have that position and think that they're a good leader. However, you got people that are actually good leaders that they put 3-4 steps behind, and then they have to play this catch-up game, and this catch-up game is what gets people all messed up, man, because they forget about that. When you work hard and you get to a level such as the NFL, they think that it's just gonna stop. Now, for some people, they get lazy, they sit back and they lazy boy and take the ride.
Yeah.
Other people that know for sure that they got some other things to be doing in life, they gonna go ahead and go for the full count. They gonna make sure that they get everything they can out of it.
absolutely.
Just like Shador is showing you, he might not have to tell you what he's getting out of it, but he can show you.
Oh, yeah,
You're gonna see it. All your results are being proven to you.
And just things that you hear all the time, like one of the cliches is that cream always rises to the top. And it's true. I mean, you can't stop greatness. My boy said you can't stop influence. You can't hide it, man.
You can't fake influence.
You can't fake it, no. So it's real. Yeah, let's see another one. And these are all
This one was showing you the his off balance throw.
Is that what that's for? I didn't know why they was doing it like that.
People how he runs across the field and how
I noticed that. Yeah.
No, but look at how he's running. Look at how he throws it. Look at where he takes off. He took off, had to run back around, right? So when he's throwing it, he has to throw the ball across his body, right? So he's got to get used to that contortion of not being on balance with both feet, right? Stuck in the ground, throwing it like this. So if you off your feet like that, it's inaccurate for the most part. You don't get a lot of power.
And that was one of the things that we kept talking about with Joe Flacco. I mean, Joe Flacco would always be throwing while he was backing up or something.
See, but that's what he decided to teach himself, that it's a defensive mechanism. Now he could have used it for the offense, like we see with Shedeur. Shedor's taking the ball into his own hands, taking it, making his own play, to therefore continue the play that they probably were already working on, just to get into a better positioning. So it's just all different. You, like, once again, different people think different things for different reasons.
No, absolutely. Everybody's different.
That's a hard throw, man.
That is.
That under throw sideways, all of that stuff, man, is hard to do if you don't have the proper, if you don't have the teaching, the coaching, and then the ability to know how to contort and learn from your mistakes. If you don't, you'll throw something out.
I remember one of the drills that I watched him practice, and he practiced that where he snapped his hip. And I
see, they got that from Dak Prescott too.
And you know who else does that? Mahomes. And Scott, was you saying Dak?
No, Dak originally started that twist. Whenever you seen a bunch of memes of just people doing this, just twisting, man, that was his thing for the longest, because he had the fastest reaction with the hip twist. And it's just crazy.
I was watching another guy. He was looking at Shedeur, and he was looking at the one that we were looking at before, where they was playing, squared up in pads and stuff. And he was like, he said, he's holding the ball still. He's holding the ball too long. He's guaranteed to get sacked. And I got to thinking, people got special skills, man. So I ain't gonna worry about that. We're gonna let it roll.
You're a perfect quarterback. Football IQ.
Shedeur Sanders.
Accuracy.
Tom Brady.
Mobility.
Mike Vick.
Arm strength.
That honestly doesn't matter.
Dang, hold up though.
Yeah.
Y'all don't understand who he just picked.
Vick.
Mobility, Michael Vick.
Yeah.
Mobility as far as maneuvering, getting through, getting over, getting oh my gosh, separation from a person, just ridiculous. He was
arm strength.
That honestly doesn't matter. It just depends on the precision and accuracy.
You say Shedeur for that one too?
I mean, I'm not out here throwing the ball 90 yards, but I can get it to where I need to.
Toughness.
Shedeur.
They are okay. Two things he just did. He explained to you that I'm not out here trying to overwork myself. I'm just doing it to the best of my ability, and I can get it to the best of him. He's letting you know.
About 90 yards, but I can get it to where I need to.
I ain't got to throw it 90 yards, but I can get it to where it needs to be. So regardless, if the play counts on me doing my job and you being in your position where you at, if I can make the ball meet your hands at the end of the route, we good then. That's all we needed. We good.
Why would you throw 90 yards anyway?
Depends on where you are.
I mean, because the runner that you got, if he's that fast, when you get out the huddle, and by the time you jump back, you'll do your 2 steps, and he's 90 yards down, that's a fast running dude.
Well, 9 times out of 10, it's probably about 70 yards, 60, 70 yards. He's got to run the action, catch up to it.
So
he's already 40 yards down the field, and he floats it over the top. That way the ball has more aim to get there.
I mean, it's just incredible how the mind works and the brain works to be able to think about the project, how heavy the football is, the air, the arc, the moving target, and you got to be able to throw that ball with the right amount of power just to go over everybody's head, to arc down, and to float into this other guy's hand that's running all his might to where he don't even stop the slide. And I'm gonna tell you something, God's good.
Ain't he?
Yes, he is.
Ain't no way you telling me somebody's
Toughness.
Shedeur.
Competitiveness.
For sure, Shedeur.
Can you
a lot of people get into this type of space when they got practice and all that, and some people back down from the challenge, others rise to the occasion. To be able to let you know, look, I belong here, and even if you don't think so, I know I belong here.
You gotta say it again, the video playing.
I said, subscribe to the channel. I mean, if you like this sort of thing. Don't let me force you into that.
Okay.
You wanna
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And click the bell when you want to be notified that we are dropping more of these videos.
There you go.
Okay. Alright, that was that one. Okay, that's the end of that. Now this is when he ran the touchdown.
Oh, he lied.
Yeah. But just look, man, look at the boy's stride once he gets moving.
Yeah, yeah.
For those out there that don't think he's running fast, he is. That's all I got to say. For those out there that don't think that he's running as fast as he could be, I guarantee you can't catch him. Now don't forget, this is practice, so they're not gonna be knocking each other upside the head hard, okay? They doing touch and tap, okay? Just to let you know if they get you, if they got you, okay? They not full on hitting people. It's just a walkthrough.
Oh yeah, yeah. This ain't
Just a
full
walkthrough,
this
y'all.
ain't full contact.
No. So if y'all seeing
But
that
now
people,
they did do that just last week. They had full contact.
better get some full contact in there.
And everything. So
'Cause if
and-
not-
and nothing changed. I mean, this dude he still did the same thing.
But you gotta get him. Well, he's already been used to all the knocking around and stuff, but
Man,
that's
when
pro
he
level.
that boy got sacked what 90 times in one season? Was that in one game?
Who's that?
Shador.
See,
And when
that's
he was
still
on Colorado,
that's Colorado.
Yeah,
That's
when he was at
college.
yeah.
Remember,
Yeah, but
they half the size of NFL players.
that may be true, but when they hit you 2 times, okay, that equals up to one NFL
No,
player.
Pops, just stick with it, okay? The college and the professional level are two completely different levels.
Okay, but don't the guys that's in the pros, don't they come out of college?
Not all of them, some of them. But,
The majority of them. So chances are you done played, if you in college for 4 years and these guys are in the NFL for 3, one of those years you done played with them guys. So what I'm trying to tell you, at some point in time, you've already been on the field with that guy. And I
Yeah, but
heard,
it's still
I
not
heard
the
them
same.
explain that.
It's still not the same reps that you're going through. Right?
may be
It's
true.
not the same positioning. It's not the same coaching staff.
But
It's
what
not
I'm
the
saying
same
is
workout.
that as that person has been growing and getting stronger, so have you. So you still are not that.
I'm not telling you that they're not. I'm just saying the regiment once you go from
Yeah, I
college to
understand.
NFL
Yeah,
gets different.
Yeah, I know.
Like what they make Travis do. Like we just saw
Yeah,
Travis
yeah,
doing
yeah.
something completely different than what they had him doing in Colorado.
Yeah, that's true.
So they're getting him prepared for that both side of
they
grown man
developed it,
football.
and yeah, that's true as well. I mean, I ain't disagreeing with that, but I don't agree.
Nah, I'm sitting here talking about Shador. And
No, I
what we
mean,
really on
Shador
from
was somebody, we didn't talk about him. You talk about Travis.
Oh, this is the one where he was mic'd up.
Yeah.
It should be.
And we ain't got the right, man.
The problem is, I know I did that one, but I don't. Is that on Chrome? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone up. It wasn't working that way, so we're gonna make it work the opposite direction. Watch this. Watch. I believe in miracles. Where you from? You sexy thing.
I'm from New Jersey.
I believe in miracles. Until you came along. You sexy thing.
I believe in miracles. That Paul Mooney crazy. Man, you know that's what they did.
Before we get lost in that. All right, y'all. This is the actual clip that we got. Hold on. All right, listen.
What's it? What's it? What's it? What's it? What's it? What's it?
It's a lot of maneuver, man. It's a lot of maneuverments. But
You
like
don't
said,
think it is until you see it like that, because like you said, the game speeds up once they get into college. And I done heard so many different things, but Shannon told me that a guy told him to run the wrong route.
oh, people, I guarantee people do that. I guarantee you people was doing that.
Yeah.
I guarantee you
He
people
said
was
the
doing
guy
that.
told him, said, yeah, man, when you go out there.
Because all it takes is for one bad play for you to get pulled up.
That dude said that they would tell him, he said the dude would tell him, Charles Henry said the guy would tell him to play. He said, what I'm supposed to do with that? He said, now I'm supposed to do what? And he was like, well, what you want me to do? He said, because that's too much information.
See what I'm
He
saying?
was like, man, trying to remember all that stuff.
See, with some people just understand. Like, well, here's the thing. Like, I remember, in order to remember certain plays, remember your position and the person next to you, or the person that you interact with.
Okay.
So, like, let's just say if they tell us to do like a running play, or something, right? If your job is to block the man in front of you and peel off of him and stay right here, but you don't know that, somebody next to you might have the same job, right? So you're like, all right, I'm gonna piggyback off of him. Or while y'all down there, you ask him, hey, movement what? Like, what do? I gotta do what? So it's just communication all throughout this thing, man. Like, cause they be talking, cause the O-line be talking to the quarterback talk to the defense. Man, they be
People be talking. I mean,
they be talking. They
be
all just be
talking.
rocking and rolling.
that's why when they be mic'd up, I imagine they have to be careful because they mic up more than one person, and you be hearing all kinds of stuff. You know, but the main thing is you can hear how these guys be thinking a little bit, or they be switching stuff up. And I seen them interview Tom Brady on the Pivot. I think it was. That was a pretty good interview. Them guys is getting good, man. I tell you. But anyways,
I can't remember if I seen that one.
the reason that I brought that up is because he was kind of explaining how he came out of the situation that he was in as far as the position that they picked him in. So they picked him in the 8th round, something like that. And they picked him
6
on-
or 7,
I think
something
he picked
like
him on a Tuesday or Monday next year.
But either way, he still had to practice and
Yeah.
get his spot. So once that dude got hurt, they said, excuse me. After that, Tom Brady was the name of the Patriots. After that, it was over with. You couldn't name the Patriots without saying number 12.
Yeah.
The boys was different though. They was different. It was a different type of establishment. It was crazy.
It's good to hear those guys talk that's not playing ball anymore.
Oh yeah, for sure. Cause I still like listening to Ray Lewis interviews when he be talking to certain people. Like when he talked to Peyton Manning, and when he be talking to his when he does his TED talk, and he be talking to the crowd, or just talking to young people in the room. I just like his whole persona about how he does things, man. He's just always been a leader or a figure to look up to, man. I like that. I always did like that about Ray. But you know, everything had to come to an end.
Over the years, I've heard a lot about leadership. But when I started watching from watching the podcasts that I watch, these guys are mainly just professional football, retired ball players. And it's interesting, man, how you have to develop. See, because I lost my train of thought.
All right, good. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, everybody. Click the bell when you want to be notified that we are dropping more videos, and we shall see everybody in the next episode. Peace.